This is it, l'Austral, the world's newest small cruise liner. It went into service this May. At 142 meters in length, it's much smaller than most cruise ships. Nevertheless, everything on board is definitely 5-star. With room for 264 passengers, it's a lot more intimate than the huge cruise liners that cater for thousands. Hostess Marie-Ève Fleuchet knows the difference that makes.
It's like a private yacht, but a little bit bigger. And the guest knows that they can go to places that the other cruise lines don't. And that's one of the reasons why they keep coming back with the company Dubrovnik, because we bring them in places that big cruise ships cannot access.
For many years, cruise ship owners thought the bigger the better, a trend that was launched by US operators like Royal Caribbean, which owns a vessel built to accommodate 5,400 passengers. A gigantic pleasure park on the water. Helga Grammerstorff is an expert on cruise ship holidays and says there's definitely a growing trend towards smaller vessels.
Suddenly, people have realized that there is a demand, and always has been, for ships that offer a more individual kind of holiday and which can enter smaller ports. Ships that can offer holidays tailored to the individual, where you can organize your own daily routine to a greater extent than you can on a larger ship. So the larger and smaller ships aren't in competition, they are two very different products.
In the Bay of Dubrovnik in Croatia, passengers are setting off for a tour of the city's historic center. Marie-Ève Fleuchet wishes them a pleasant day. She's able to greet almost all the passengers by name. There are 140 crew members catering to the needs of 264 passengers.
The staff are delightful, and the cabins are fantastic.
It's a bit more like one big family than on the big cruise ships.
While some of the passengers explore Dubrovnik, others remain on board for a trip to the spa. The health and beauty area takes up half of an entire deck and is around 250 square meters in size. Marie-Ève Fleuchet is busy booking appointments for the guests. As well as a massage parlor and cosmetic studio, the ship also has a Turkish hammam and a small gym. And exercise is necessary when you can enjoy excellent French cuisine in 2 different restaurants. Marie-Ève Fleuchet is often to be found in the glitzy lobby. Just like the rest of the ship, it's modern and luxurious. And unlike on larger ships, it never gets overcrowded.
So the busiest day on a cruise ship, either a small one or a short one, is embarkation. Usually on big ships you have a long line here of people waiting. Here we avoid this line. We want the guests to go straight to their cabin.
Unusually, there are no inside cabins on l'Austral. But space on board is precious, so the cabins aren't terribly roomy. This one costs €3,000 for a 7-night cruise. Light materials and a glass divide between the bedroom and bathroom give the cabins an air of spaciousness, although they're just 18 square meters in size.
The ship is such a great mix of technology that we don't hear anything. You can stay in your cabin and be on the balcony and enjoy the view when we are navigating, and you don't hear anything. It's like the ship is just floating on the water.
It's midday in Dubrovnik. L'Austral is able to anchor much closer to the famous historic city center than the larger vessels. The passengers are glad to return to the ship for some more culinary delights. The food, as well as water and wine, are included in the price of the cruise. Other drinks cost extra. The captain mingles with the passengers.
The benefit for me is to consider really this boat is mine. Yes, effectively, it is. When you are in a very big ship, you are very often lost.
We have better contact, for example, with the captain In a big ship, we don't have contact with the captain.
Marie-Ève Flechet knows that many of the passengers will be back for a second cruise on this luxury liner with a difference.